Before you walk into retirement with a spreadsheet full of numbers and a suitcase full of worry, stop. Because after speaking with over 250 retirees, self-made, disciplined 401k and IRA millionaires, one truth stood out. They didn't regret market timing, they didn't regret what they spent, they regretted what they waited too long to do. In this video, you'll learn why waiting just one more year could cost you more than money, the real reason most savers struggle to spend, and how to fix it, why your go-go years aren't guaranteed, and how to take full advantage, the one number that gives you permission to retire confidently, and what the happiest retirees did sooner, not later. For those of you new here, I'm Megan Ramshaw, a certified financial planner and lead advisor at MOKAN Wealth. If you've already done the hard part, built your nest egg, saved diligently, and want to spend confidently without second guessing your future, you're in the right place. I created this specifically for those of you in your 50s or early 60s who've done the hard part already, saved consistently, avoided lifestyle creep, and now want to spend with confidence. This is your permission slip to make the most of the years you worked so hard for. Regret number one, I waited too long to enjoy life. What the retirees said, we played it safe for too long and missed the sweet spot. Why does this matter? Early retirement, ages 60 to 72, is your prime, the go-go years, and they don't last forever. A New York Life survey found 50% of those retiring at 60 or older regretted waiting, wishing they'd retired roughly 4 years earlier. Insight: these years are time sensitive. Health, energy, and family dynamics can shift quickly. So our takeaway: build a front-loaded spending plan. Spend with purpose when it matters the most. Regret number two, I never got clarity on my enough number. What they said, I could have retired earlier, but I didn't know I could. Why this matters. Fear of running out often keeps people working longer than they need to. Insight: retirement confidence comes from strategy, not just savings. A recent study found that nearly a quarter of pre-retirees are thinking about working longer, and over half of early retirees ages 45 to 60 are even considering going back to work, not because they want to, but because they're unsure if they can afford not to. This doesn't point to a savings problem, it points to a clarity problem. So, what's our takeaway? Get clarity on your work optional number, the amount where freedom starts. This is something we walk every client through at MOKAN, defining their number, then stress testing it across real-life spending and tax scenarios so they never have to guess. If you want help finding your work optional number and seeing how it actually holds up against taxes, spending, and real-life scenarios, check out the top link in the description. Regret number three, I thought I had to keep saving forever. What they said, I was great at saving, terrible at spending. Why this matters. Decades of saver habits don't break overnight, and that limits lifestyle early in retirement. Insight: you don't have a spending problem, you have a permission problem. In fact, over 86% of retirees in a Medicare FAQ study said they wish they had spent more and lived more earlier, not saved more. The regret isn't running out, it's not living fully while they still could. Takeaway: a flexible income plan gives you permission to live your life without guilt. Regret number four, I didn't prioritize my health early enough. What they said, now that I have the time, my body can't keep up. Why this matters. Your health is your retirement. Without it, your freedom vanishes. Insight: fitness, nutrition, sleep, and preventative care should be part of your retirement strategy. In a Medicare FAQ study of over 500 retirees, one of the most common regrets wasn't financial. It was not prioritizing health early enough. That includes physical health and healthcare planning, like choosing the right Medicare strategy. Retirees admitted they delayed exercise, skipped preventative care, or ignored their coverage options, and paid the price in mobility and in freedom. So our takeaway: small habits now equals huge mobility, energy, and confidence gains later. Regret number five, I never planned what I'd actually do with my time. What they said, I retired from work but had nothing to retire to. Why this matters. Retirement isn't just about stopping work, it's about starting a new purpose. The happiest retirees don't just relax, they engage. Design a purpose plan before you leave your career. Hobbies, learning, travel, contribution. 6. I waited too long to travel. We put it off, and then it was too late. Why this matters. Travel doesn't get easier with age. The window is smaller than most people think. If you're healthy now and have the itch, go. Prioritize big trips in your first 10 years. Later, it's more difficult and less enjoyable. You've just heard what 250 plus retirees wish they had done sooner. Not because they got the numbers wrong, but because they waited too long to live. If that made you pause, and you're in your 50s or early 60s, this is your window. These next few years are when health, wealth, and freedom align, but not forever. Our goal here is simple: to help you retire smarter, not just richer, to help you spend with confidence, not hesitation, and to help you avoid the regrets we've now heard over and over again from real retirees. If that sounds like the kind of clarity you want more of, subscribe to this channel. This is just the beginning. We'll be sharing more real insights, smarter frameworks, and permission to enjoy the life you've worked hard to build. And if this video resonated, leave a quick comment below. What's one thing you don't want to wait too long to do in retirement? We read every one. And remember, retirement isn't just about the finish line. It's about how you live once you've crossed it. So let's get it right.